Good morning. Welcome to today's Monday Momentum Coaching. I'm Teresa with August Consulting Group, and I'm going to ask for everybody's patience. This post, I was originally going to continue our conversation about knowing your value and address those of you in the service industry. So anybody who owns a business or who services clients and charge a fee for that service. But I'm going to postpone that continuation of that topic for my next post because today I want to talk to my fellow Floridians who have been hit by Hurricane Ian. I have been talking to many of you over the last several days, and I realize all of you have really suffered great loss, and we're all kind of emotionally raw right now. So I really want to talk about our mindset as we go into recovery mode and rebuilding mode. For those of you who have lost homes and have had severe damage to your homes and belongings, I am so sorry. All of us here at August Consulting Group, we just send you our best wishes and hope that recovery and rebuilding goes really quickly and smoothly for you. For those of you who have lost loved ones, please accept our deepest condolences. The losses are tremendous in this state, and our heart just goes out to everybody. That's why I really want to talk to you about mindset. Because I go back and forth when it comes to coaching as far as, positive thinking. Yes, we want to maintain that, but it's also extremely important to acknowledge when we've lost something, when we're experiencing a trauma, when we have, when something really rocks our world. And so I want you to allow yourself to have these feelings. It's a natural reaction. It's normal. Once you express them, let them go, though. If we dwell on them, we're never going to be able to rebuild. We're not going to be able to put one foot in front of the other and face the challenges that we're going to have to face as we move forward during or after this natural disaster. So again, I want to absolutely acknowledge these feelings. I think it's very important, and it would be unreasonable not to. In order to get past that point, though, we have to let some of it go once we vent it out, and then focus on, okay, what are we going to do to rebuild? Whether it's our home, our belongings. A lot of us have lost offices. And how are we going to put all this back together? Well, most of you know that I've worked the majority of my career with private wealth advisors. So those of you in the financial planning industry. I had an advisor tell me years and years ago, when I first started working with financial advisors, that if you know how to make money, you can always make more money. If you're a hard worker, you can always find a job. You can always replenish your dollars in the bank, and you will always be able to rebuild your home. Now, for me personally, these words have stuck with me. Because I personally have been displaced from my home a couple of times and had to rebuild finances in life a couple of times, and it's difficult. I know firsthand, but I also know what the power of positive thinking can have, the drive that we can maintain, and the momentum that I'm always talking to you about, what that can really do for us, because we're going to experience challenges. This is not going to be smooth, and it's not going to be fast, but I know you are all hard workers. I know you know how to make money, and you can do it again. You've done it before, and you can do it again. I want you to think back, and this goes a little bit with a continuation of our topic about knowing your value. But think when you first started out in life. We didn't have the homes, we didn't have the possessions or the things or the dollars in the bank that we have now. We were starting off with very little. We knew that they were going to have to build it. It was going to take time, and we were patient with the process. It's a little bit harder for us now because we've already built it, and we're looking at it like, oh my goodness, I can't believe I got to start this all over again. Or I got to do this. I got to start from scratch with all this. How am I going to do this? Those were all normal feelings. But I want you to remember, you've done it before with less experience, not knowing how to navigate situations in life. Being young and just not knowing what you don't know yet. You've done it before, you can do it again. So I'm going to quote that financial advisor from years and years and years and years ago and say, if you know how to make money, you can make more money. You've built a home before, you can do it again. Is it going to be easy? No. Is it going to be fast and smooth? No. But you have something now that you didn't have before, and that's experience. That experience is going to allow you to navigate these situations much more smoothly, more quickly, and with less effort, because been there, done that, right? You know what you're doing now. For those of you who have lost your office and that structure, the desks and the computers and the equipment, you've built that once before, you can build it again. If your team is still intact and your client base is still intact, those are the real roots, right? That's where you're really going to get the growth from. I talk about growth from within all the time to business owners. So dig deep, bring up as much energy as you can. Stay focused on, you've done this before, you can do it again, and you can do it better and faster because you know you've got experience that you did not have before. And for those of you who are business owners, you've got a team behind you. Don't neglect them. Don't take them for granted. Show appreciation for them sticking with you through this. Lock arms and keep moving forward. You may have to shift to the side and shift to the side as things don't always go the way we expect them to go. We may have to adjust here and there, but that's okay. Don't let it paralyze you. Vent your frustrations out and then let it go. Don't pull them back and keep holding on to them, but keep focused on your goals. And that's going to really help us to rebuild, recover, and get past the trauma of this entire situation. And then please don't forget to rest. Eat healthy. Make sure that you're taking care of yourselves, because remember, our minds and bodies are one. We're one person. And we want to make sure that we're maintaining ourselves, or we won't be able to help anybody else, and we won't be able to have the energy or the stamina that we're going to need in order to get into rebuild mode, recovery mode, and start doing all the things that we need to do to get ourselves back on track. If there's anything we can do for you here at August Consulting Group, you need a little mindset shift or a little bit of encouragement or somebody to shake the pom-poms for you and say, we got your back here and you can do this, we believe in you, then please feel free to reach out to us here and schedule an appointment. And we are happy to help in any way that we can. But we wish you all the very best again, and keep that positive momentum going. I know it's going to be difficult in the days to come, but you can do it. You've done it before. You can do it again. Thanks so much, everybody.